Hello, my name is Desmond and welcome to another episode of Rubbin Minds Rewind. So this week on Rubbin Minds with Ebuka, we had three segments all tilting to talk about the factors that will shape Nigeria in 2020. And first we talked about the economy, we talked about entertainment, and we talked about politics. So here are some things that you missed on the live show, Rubbin Minds. Ebuka started the show stating that 2020 was supposed to be the year that would bring about loads of changes in Nigeria. But then, he had buts. Let's check it out.
This was supposed to be the magical year. I'm sure everybody in Nigeria is very familiar with Vision 2020 and all the great things it was meant to bring to this country. We know clearly that a lot of them are not going to come to pass, but hopefully we can ring our way through it and have a better 2020 than we did 2019.
This week, Ebuka was joined by two personalities to talk about factors that will change Nigeria's economy in 2020. Here's what Mr. Gospel and Mr. Bolahon had to say.
We invest in science and technology for the right to rev up the yield from 1 point. Even if we double the yield today, the impact will be phenomenal. Yeah. And we're not going to get that just by closing your border.
But those are like long-term sort of investments you're talking about.
Well, you see, sometimes we have to start at some point.
Yeah.
And then the fact that it has been done in some other parts of the world means that we can actually leapfrog. We don't have to start from the beginning. That's the truth. You know, so it should be interventional. Whatever we need to do and get back to normalcy, we need to do it and get back to normalcy. You can't close your border forever. It's not sustainable.
So, because Nigeria is a developing economy, in quotes, developing. But the challenge we find out is that in the 21st century, the economics of developing nation is such that you can't introduce just one policy and expect that policy to flag as the major thing that would drive everything, because there are also counter sides to these policies. So the finance bill is good, but taking a cue from what you just said now, when you adopt that bill, once that bill goes into action and the likes, you find a situation where the guys who are even expected to pay 7.5% in VAT will keep struggling. So there's more cost implication on their businesses, as opposed to trying to ease that process of doing business. So you find out that generally there are more cost implications for a particular segment of the SME space, that small, medium, and large enterprises. There's the more cost implications for them. And then on the flip side, you discover that it leads to that drag in economic activities over a period of time. Yeah. So as much as, yes, the bill makes sense, the 7.5% makes sense, I would rather we probably even seek to increase the tax net than increasing the tax rate. So increasing the tax net will now require probably more of tax incentives. So yes, we need taxes to drive revenue, but why not increase the incentives, increase the incentives to comply, you know?
Next is a conversation with Bemeruku and Akiemi to talk about the factors that will change Nigeria's entertainment scene in 2020.
From the 90s, all the classics really just permeated into black culture all over the world, like in the Caribbean. You know, people know, you see what happened with Osita, Aki and Popo, and the
shut down airports.
You understand? These guys are global superstars right now because, you know, Nigerian culture has permitted all of these fairs, all of these
almost
localities.
2 decades, I think.
So it was easy for our music to now, you know, really just taking off from the UK, you know, and just disseminating to other parts of the world.
With the resurgence of that competition, of the streaming war, everyone would be coming with different offers. Oh, we need you to give us 3, 4. Trust me, I have some kind of private information. Some of our local filmmakers are already getting offers to shoot like 3 set of films for the likes of Netflix, for, you know, and it will be big. Yeah. And when these things happen, if you do like 100 million, I'm trying to do 200, and the next generation is looking at, oh, we can actually do this. Yeah. And the younger people can say, oh, let's take advantage of all these platforms that are manifesting. Let's put out products. Let's try to beat the next generation.
It's been fun. Catch the live show on Channels Television. #Rubbin Minds with Ebuka. Bye. 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 Bye.